wonder. Hit them like thunder, now make them wonder. Stratosphere region. It wonder from outer space. Nah, let's ping them. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who gonna call? Hit wonders. Stand up. I'm afraid of no ghosts. Stand up. I'm afraid of no ghosts. There's something strange. Stand up in the neighborhood. Who gonna call? Hit wonders. I'm afraid of no ghosts. Boom. Yeah, people, my day people. Just want to do a quick review on my thing about the Tony Lane. See? This is the last time I got to talk about Tori Lanez and all. See? I want to talk about Tony Lane and Megan Stallion and all of these things. Them send a hit for kill a man. When I watch YouTube and just take off some clip off of YouTube. One thing. You see me? Anything where in the dark shall come to the light. I set them set up for kill a man. Because through Tony Lane, I want to sign to Jay-Z. You see me? Through Tony Lane, I want to sign to Jay-Z. So them set up every day. Them use Megan Stallion to set up Tony Lane. You see me? Jay-Z used Megan Stallion to set up Tony Lane because through him now want to sign to Jay-Z. And them girl here, them program, the system program, them girl here. The system, the music industry, the Hollywood, the music, the Hollywood, all of them people there, yeah, them are evil. Them owned by the FBI, them owned by the CIA, whatever them owned by them people. You see me? Them owned by the ritual people, them owned by them people. Hollywood, music industry, everything. Yeah man people. Yeah man, for sure you say, the music industry and the Hollywood, them are some evil set of people. Look what them do, them set up Bill Cosby. Them set up R. Kelly. You see me I say? I can't condone what R. Kelly do, but them set him up. You see me I say? I not even want to go talk about P. Diddy and Cassidy, because Cassidy, she is evil. Cassidy in it. And she want to blackmail P. Diddy. Cassidy know the things where P. Diddy do. And that is the next topic, the next day. Cassidy was into it. Here, Cassie knew what P. Diddy was doing and she don't come out to the public and say nothing. So I don't feel sorry for Cassie. Back to Tony Lane and Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion and her friend, them for do the double. Them for do time. The two of them. Megan and her friend for do time for do time. Because them are wicked. Them set up the man for go to prison. And them set a hit man to kill Tony Lane. That is a direct hit. Remember me tell you that. And them raise money for the man where stab up Tony Lane. Them raise money for one killer. What have sex with a 13-year-old and even kill the victim. And them raise one money to the killer but kill the 13-year-old. And have sex with her too. And them raise money for the killer. What kind of sick thing that, brother? Eh? Them set up Tony Lane. And them said Jay-Z is behind that shit. Anything way in the dark shall come to the blow light. This music industry are wicked and evil. And Hollywood, them are evil. Them do all sort of evil thing. In the music industry. In Hollywood too. People, they tell me when they talk, when they think about the Tony Lane situation Megan Thee Stallion and her friend. And this is not a joke, people. It's a serious thing. So tell me what you think about Tony Lane, Megan Thee Stallion, and her friend, when she named Kelly, so what she want to name. Tell me what you think about this. And this is a serious something. Yeah, man, and free up Tony Lane. You see me I say? Because the man you not deserve to go to prison. And I hope the judge will look into this. Because the man gets stabbed up 14 times. It's something we not do. Because our friend pull the trigger and her protect herself. She go to one party and them kick her out of the party because she go on with some frigate. So people, I want to look into this, I'm telling you thoughts. Leave a comment, leave a like, press on the notification bell to know that my video is out. Support my thing, people. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who gonna God? It wonder. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
About the attack on Tori as a warning for him to shut up. The reason why people are convinced that this was a warning is because, according to the police, his injuries weren't life-threatening. But we all know that if they really wanted to take him out, he wouldn't be alive today.
How do, coincidentally, Tori get stabbed up right before this about to come up?
So Tori Lanez, his legal team is claiming that they have a statement from a bodyguard of Kelsey's. Kelsey was Meg's best friend, Meg Thee Stallion's best friend.
They have new evidence. Lanez didn't shoot superstar Megan Thee Stallion, but it was instead her former best friend, Kelsey Harris. And they say Harris's one-time bodyguard, Bradley James, was spurred by conscience to come forward.
If he was allowed to testify, it could have really changed the trajectory of the case in Tori's favor. He said, I pulled over to stop them. Miss Keith and Miss Harris both got out of the vehicle and continued to fight, both verbally and Keith toward the back of the car. I saw Miss Harris with a gun in her hand. Mr. Peterson ran from behind Miss Keith and myself toward Miss Harris. Mr. Peterson and Miss Harris began struggling as Mr. Peterson tried to unarm Miss Harris. I wanted to present the evidence during Mr. Peterson's trial, but was prevented from doing so as the district attorney was not ready to cross-examine him. I believe I should have been allowed to present this evidence at trial.
Imagine y'all saying somebody is following the street code, not snitching. Are you snitching or are you not snitching? Because y'all trying to pretend like Kelsey shot me. Kelsey didn't with me, and I really wonder why her main problem with me was, you won't tell people I didn't shoot you. I was like, Kelsey, I don't want to talk about this on social media at all. But now you wanting to get online and defend yourself. So that really just proves my point. Either you took some money or your life is in danger. If you say you didn't shoot me, why won't you get on the stand and say I didn't shoot you? You should have said, I didn't do it. Kelsey did it. If she did it, why would you just say she did it? Kelsey, if you did not do it, why would you? I know who shot me. I said who shot me, and that's why I'm in jail. Y'all are dragging it on the line like it's some new evidence. There's no new evidence.
There's no DNA from Tori Lanez on that magazine.
That's lying. I told you. Didn't I tell y'all she was lying? I ain't lied to y'all yet. Y'all done had to come back and say flashback. So I told y'all if they would go great gun in. I told y'all Megan is known for whooping when she gets drunk. She got kicked out of college party. Come to find out, she and Tori and that other that got that hoe. The other girl kid, that other hoe. I told y'all that, man. I told y'all that for all this came out. Man, that DNA evidence is very inconclusive. This is what it said. He shot 6 times. If he was the one that shot this gun 6 times, there's no way DNA would not be on this. That's what the most said. That's science. The other get up there and say, hey.
I watched her deny that Tori threatened to shoot her. I watched her confess that she lied to the police when she said that. The reason why she was lying to the police, the investigators, is because she wanted to protect herself. The rest of the testimony that we just saw, a prosecutor holding on for dear life to a recording, a police investigator and another LA County prosecutor and Kelsey, and just replaying that recording and saying, Kelsey, didn't you say this? And Kelsey saying, I did. Kelsey, is that true? And Kelsey saying, no, I lied. Did the LA County prosecutors give Kelsey immunity?
Well, immunity is for one that can be charged with something. But when you don't know law, if you get originated from most You think Tori Lanez shot maybe? Nah, homie, it's a reason why she had 4 million.
Is Tori Lanez accusing her of being the shooter? Yes. That person say that I lied about all that to protect myself. They're going to hear that there was gunshot residue on her.
And let's be clear, that was an assassination attempt. That wasn't no like, that happened. No, that wasn't his cellmate. That was an order. That was, that was a. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tori cool 14 times, bro. To the end, like he was trying to kill him. But I'm saying, why else would he be trying to kill him? Other than like, somebody put that order in, they like take care of it.
It looks like there's a whole lot of conspiracy going on here.
Ladies living as life savages, we don't know about the bizarre kind of journey sheer anger, fitness, and modern women alike. Especially those ladies who like to lie on scam. As always, we're only here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. So there's nothing left to do but get on. Well, let's go.
With White Sabbath, they couldn't even get more ridiculous. Well, it has. The insanity, the absurdity of it all. We've got women so ingrained in their beliefs and their love and their fandom for Meg Thee Stallion. They're willing to throw out all their money, their morals, to donate to a convicted felon, a murderer of all evils. White Savages, if you can make sense of this for me, then why don't you leave it down in the comments below, because I'm still shaking my head, not understanding, not fully comprehending why these women would go into their first place to give a killer their BBL savings and funds, while willing to throw the whole book at Tori Lanez and keep him in prison, denying the man of his youth and having his fun under the sun. But if you think the story couldn't get any crazier and zanier, we'll go down the rabbit hole, and then you see we're actually here, delivered on the street. Once you receive a grapevine, sanctioned hit, allegedly. Now don't sue me, bro, I'm just out here reporting the news and the gossip mills, and repeating what Tori Lanez's dad is saying, where the man is going and pushing the narrative. That it goes much deeper than this, that Jay-Z's label may have been behind the sanctioned hit.
He went off on Jay-Z for pulling strings to get Tori in prison. He blasted Jay-Z for selling the souls of young men in the industry to boost his career and the careers of the people he signed to his management company, and then turn around to make it look like he is the savior of the community when he's really the one causing all the chaos.
Y'all understand what the f is going on? Y'all understand I just trapped in the industry? Y'all understand I just trapped this? I just trapped this whole crap. It's over. I cracked the whole.
Well, word on the street is because he tried to get Tori to sign to Rock Nation, but things ended up going really bad behind the scenes, and he has had it out for Tori since.
Now, if this sounds insane, well, it does a little bit to me, because my brain can't comprehend why a label would interject themselves between a messy, sticky situation between Tori Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion. But if you take a step back, you put on your business cap, then you need to understand why this business made the move that they did. And I'm saying all allegedly, because the real issue is, if you put on your conspiracy theory cap for a minute and walk down the line of thought, that Rock Nation, Jay-Z could have been behind all this, since Meg Thee Stallion is being pushed by Rock Nation, where she's bringing in the money, the notoriety, and accessing the female market of ladies and wannabe starlets and harlots. Wanting to be like Meg Thee Stallion, twerking and acting like thoughts and gyrating their leg bits. It's all business.
Someone from Rock Nation.
I get a call from Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're going to make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement.
Still have my conspiracy theory cap on and speculating here. What appears to be a messy situation, they're going to take this opportunity and turn it into their advantage, and find an easy way to sink Tori Lanez, since he himself managed to make $1 million into his wallet without the help of Rock Nation and Jay-Z's posse.
Million copies I just platinum. I just sold the equivalent units at $1. Sold 1 million copies flat. Like, that's platinum, and I sold 1 million copies, and I made $1 million in less than a minute, man. Y'all try to hold me back, you can't stop me. You can't stop me, bro. $1
for the NFTs, right? I sold these to my fans for $1. People came, some people bought 20, some people bought 5, some people
Lying. No, I'm not kidding. I never hit you. It's like, oh, she mad because he's trying to pilot. No, I wasn't. You drive, shot me. Everybody in the car, me, you, my homegirl, and your security. Everybody in the car arguing. I'm in the front seat, this in the back seat. I'll get out the car, I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I'll get out. I'm walking away. This from out the back seat of the car, started shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass.
Tori Lanez, if he's not guilty, how do you think it's gonna play out? How do you think it's gonna play out if she was?
You can't really be in the you can't go you know. Ring your guy, when somebody swings the gun 6 times and pull it, the gun leaves DNA. The DNA is out on the gun. And as a matter of fact, I want to say they said it was the woman's DNA. Some they said.
Yeah.
They said
wrong. They tried to sue everybody. Apparently, it's alleged that whoever it is that's put out this hit on them inside of prison, that it came after they let everybody know that this man is innocent. They got new evidence that it should lead to his exoneration and release from prison.
Even before Tori went to trial, the industry was going on a major campaign to destroy him, and people now believe Rock Nation had something to do with it.
You look at the whole page of these platforms, you can't even find my music, you can't find it nowhere. It's as if I never even dropped nothing. So in order for people to actually have my music chart anywhere, they gotta go search for it and individually look for my name and all kind of stuff like that. And it's crazy because they brought it to #1. But I just ask, like, at some point, when does this not seem to be unfair to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like y'all are treating me as somebody that y'all think I am and not treating me as the person that I actually am, and that's not fair. Y'all know my music. My music is on the top of the charts, which means that the
Wicked Sinister Sisterhood donate paid no piles of bills to convict a killer of a young girl just because they don't like Tori Lanez, wishing the man would be in a full world of hurt and 6 feet deep in dirt. So this is a message to all the out-of-whack hotties, or the self-proclaimed hotties of Make the Stallions crew. If you're a lady with some sense, I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking to the out-of-whack ones that can't think logically, that ones that put their whole identity and vicariously living through Megan Thee Stallion's success. Fame, the devotees of the THOT, thought ideology. Please make it make sense to me. How y'all yelling out Megan's Law at your nemesis Nicki Minaj, but then donate to a paid old man that's done things that will really make your skin crawl. Just look up his crimes and you'll see what I mean and why he's doing this time. I ain't talking about the regular old stands of Megan Thee Stallion fans.